Hey guys, what's up? This is Danielle from Healthy Girl Kitchen, and today we're making vegan, gluten-free Caesar salad. You guys, this recipe is insane, and everyone I make it for is obsessed with it. Just a little note, you might recognize me from Code Green Wellness, or you might have previously known me as being from Code Green Wellness, but my new business name is Healthy Girl Kitchen. I'm super excited about it. If you want more of a detailed explanation as to why I changed the name, there is a link on my website where you can read all about it. Let's get started. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is prepare the chickpeas, because chickpeas in this recipe actually act as a crouton, because when you roast them, they get super crunchy, and it's just a healthier alternative to a refined flour bread crouton. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these chickpeas rinsed and on a baking sheet. I already have my oven preheated to 425. You can do this based on your oven temperature too. I find that 425 works best for roasting chickpeas, but whatever works best for you, I'm gonna go ahead and get these rinsed. Our chickpeas are now rinsed and drained. They look like this. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in a baking pan, but you can also use a baking sheet with parchment paper, whatever works best for you. And I'm gonna add some sea salt for flavor. And this is oil-free optional, so you're welcome to spray some olive oil on here. You can totally leave it off if that's what you want to do. Just give them a good toss in the salt, and then we're gonna pop them in the oven for about 15 minutes. And while those are baking, we're gonna assemble the rest of our salad. Our chickpeas are now baking in the oven, so now it's time to get our greens cut up. I'm using two kinds of greens today. This is a really yummy kale, and then I'm also gonna use a head of romaine. I really like the combination of the kale and the romaine together. I think they just really complement each other in a Caesar salad. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this kale in my bowl. I'm just eyeballing it. I really prefer to buy a lot of my greens cut up and washed already. This is a huge time saver in the kitchen, and I think you're more likely to eat vegetables that are already prepared for you. And then I'm also gonna cut up some romaine lettuce. I like to cut the romaine in like about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. I don't like the pieces of lettuce to be too big. I think it makes the salad unapproachable. I'm just gonna cut it up. And I'm gonna get this washed because this is organic lettuce. So if you didn't know, organic lettuce tends to have more bugs in it because they're not using all the synthetic fertilizers. So I'm gonna go get this rinsed, and then we can make our dressing. I've got my lettuce all washed and set aside, and now it's time to make the amazing creamy Caesar dressing. The base of this dressing is actually sunflower seeds, which is really cool and unique. There are a lot of cashew-based dressings out there, so I wanted to make something that was a little bit different and that was friendly to people who are allergic to nuts. So I'm gonna start off with 1 cup of raw sunflower seeds. Perfect. Sunflower seeds have a lot of healthy fats. Whoops, I missed some. Okay, get those in there. And now I'm gonna add the juice of 2 lemons. Lemons just add a really nice brightness. They add that zing and freshness that I think every dressing needs, especially a Caesar dressing. So I'm gonna get those juiced and add it in here. You guys, I just sprayed lemon juice all over myself. So that's the story of my life, being clumsy and messy in the kitchen. But I'm lucky it didn't go in my eyes. Okay, we got 1 more lemon here to juice, and then we're moving on to capers and whole grain mustard. Okay, perfect. Now for the capers. Capers are essential to this recipe because they take the place of anchovies. A traditional non-vegan Caesar salad has anchovies in it, and it gives it that signature salty taste. So for the vegan version, we're gonna use capers, and if only I could get this open. There we go. And we're gonna use, 1 second. we're gonna need 3 teaspoons of capers. There's 1. Oh, you guys, if you don't like capers, you're missing out. They are so good. I'm loving putting them in like pasta. I just put them in rice the other day. They just add such a fun burst of flavor. Okay, perfect. And now moving on to the whole grain mustard. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons of this. And I'm gonna add some salt. You can add salt to taste. I know some people like things saltier, some people don't. I'm just gonna add a little bit. Lastly, we're gonna add water, and this will allow our dressing to blend up and be nice and smooth and creamy. You guys, I talk about this all the time, but if you don't have a Vitamix, I highly recommend getting one. I know they're a little bit on the pricier side, but a really good tip is to get it refurbished. I got mine for like $240, where they're normally like $500 to $600. So that's a really good tip if you've been wanting a Vitamix. All right, let's get this blended. Okay peeps, our dressing is ready. It's creamy, it's smooth. Here, come take a look. This is exactly what it should look like. There shouldn't be any chunks. It should be completely blended and smooth. And I'm just gonna taste this. That's perfect. You get that saltiness from the capers. You can taste the freshness of the lemon and the creaminess of the sunflower seeds. So now I'm gonna go ahead and toss my salad with the dressing. Okay, you guys, now we have our greens coated in our yummy Caesar dressing, but I have to tell you something. I'm gonna be real with you all. I forgot to put garlic in the dressing. How silly can I be? That's like such an important ingredient in the dressing. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some on top. It'll give it the same flavor. I am a human, I make mistakes. And I'm busy talking to you guys, so it's your fault that I forgot to put garlic in here. Okay, I'm just gonna toss this. And then I also wanted to show you, we have some vegan Parmesan cheese over here. I whipped this up beforehand, but if you want to make this and put it in the Caesar, there's a link to it in the Caesar salad blog that's in this post. But this is basically nutritional yeast, sunflower seeds. You can also use cashews if you want, and garlic and salt, and it makes this like yummy vegan cheese that tastes just like Parmesan. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that on there, and I'm gonna get my chickpeas out of the oven. So I just got my chickpeas out of the oven. They're looking nice and roasted. You can make them as golden brown as you'd like. I'm just leaving them like this. But I think it's really, really pretty when you put this in a serving bowl. So I'm gonna move our greens over to this beautiful serving dish. That was actually an engagement gift. Shout out to my aunts and uncles. All right, let's get this in here. And then we can go ahead and top it with our other goodies. Okay, just arrange this really pretty. You guys, if you make this for someone that's like skeptical about being plant-based or being healthy, they're gonna be so impressed with you. When I make this for people, they're like, oh my God, I cannot believe that this is vegan, let alone something that's actually healthy, because it tastes so good. Okay, let's get our chickpeas on top. I'm just gonna take them and sprinkle them on. Just like this. You can add as little or as much as you'd like. Chickpeas add an amazing amount of protein and fiber, and they have so many vitamins and minerals like magnesium and iron. And I honestly find that kids really love chickpeas too, even just for a snack. Like roast some chickpeas, give them to your kids. Even for you, like if you're looking for a yummy, easy, healthy snack, roast some chickpeas. And then I'm going to sprinkle on some vegan Parmesan. You guys, how bomb does this look? As always, I wish I could just have all of you over my house right now so that we could all eat this Caesar salad together and have a Caesar salad party. But unfortunately, you're not here, so you're just gonna have to make it for yourself and then let me know what you think. I love your comments, by the way. Whenever you guys post recipes of your creations and you comment on my blog and let me know, or tag me on Instagram, whatever it is, it makes my day when you make my recipes. So please go ahead and do that. All right, this is all assembled. It's looking so good, and I'm gonna give it a little taste. All right, I'm not even gonna be fancy about this. I'm not even getting my own bowl. I'm just going straight in to the serving dish. Get a little chickpea, a little lettuce. Okay, let's do it. That is so good. The dressing has that perfect creaminess. The chickpeas are nice and roasted and crunchy. And that vegan Parmesan is like the perfect little extra surprise on top. I can't wait for you guys to make this. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me. I had so much fun making vegan Caesar salad with you, and I can't wait for you guys to try it. Make sure to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and my blog at Healthy Girl Kitchen for more healthy tips, tricks, recipes, everything healthy and plant-based. And I'll see you next time. Bye.